Hey, Conquer Culture, this is Coach John, and this is week 3 of Quest Driven. Within our Devo this week, it talks about John 4:34 that says that my food is to do the will of him who sent me and to finish his work. He was talking about God. He said, my food is doing God's will. Basically, what sustains him is doing God's will. Food is meant to sustain us. Have you ever been hungry or starving? You're on spring break right now, and maybe you've stayed up late because it's on spring break, or maybe you've skipped a meal and you were starving, you were hungry. Well, this week's Devo is basically asking you, what are you hungry for? And maybe you've been eating things that aren't fulfilling. We have a group of students that are out on spring break missions, and for them, they're doing the will of God. You may be here and you weren't able to go on spring break missions, and you doing the will of God is maybe cleaning up around the house or whatever you're doing for your parents this week. Whatever it is that understanding that the only thing that can really sustain you is doing God's will for your life. And if there's certain areas within our soul as we look inward and we're like, man, I feel like I've been starving for attention, starving for affirmation. You know, maybe if you're a dude, the girl that you texted hasn't texted you back, and you're like, I DM'd her, where is it at? Maybe as you look inward, what is it that you're trying to fulfill? What type of a void? And I want to encourage you to look at where can God fulfill in that. If your quest is just to satisfy a hunger that will never be satisfied, as we look inward and we go, God, you're the only one that can satisfy this hunger. And then that way, as we achieve our goals, as we are quest driven, we're doing it out of a healthy mental, emotional state, knowing that no one is God but God. So no one can do the things that we want God to do for us but him. No girlfriend, no boyfriend, no spring break. Nothing will be able to do what God does for us. I want to encourage you, take a moment just to pray to God and say, God, where are some areas that I've been starving and hungry for that only you can fulfill? And read the Devo and just kind of reflect on it. The Devo is called Hungry. Check it out. It's really short, but I believe it'll help put you in the right place at the right time while you're on this spring break. Love you guys. We'll see you guys next week for week 4 of Quest Driven. Thanks for checking in. Conquer Culture.